speaks of the great YouTube war of '07. You know, the forgotten heroes. We should probably say our names this time too.
Probably.
Or just allure to no one knows what our names are.
Okay.
Alright. Go. Magic.
Alright guys, welcome to the first episode of CAF Tactical, or Civilian as Fuck Tactical. This is Juan,
That's Harley.
and we're here to show you what we carry in our vehicle med kits.
These thingies.
They ride with us everywhere in our cars, and they're kitted out for everyday life as well as some crazy other shit that could happen to you. Anything that happens on the road.
That's why they're called vehicle med kits, because they stay in your vehicle. So, did we break the news that we're not special forces now?
Yeah, I guess we'll come down to it.
So, as the channel name states, we're just two dudes who like shooting and training and all that other good stuff. No combat experience or military experience, just really like training, shooting, and like freedom. That's a thing? Yeah, so for all you dudes that, you know, follow all the super spec up guys, but, you know, always feel bad that you never did it, fucking heroes right here.
That's us right here.
Yep.
So, we're just everyday guys. We're both dads. And we basically wanted to make a channel that isn't special forces dude telling you how to do things. This is just your everyday guy walking down the street and what we carry and what we think, you know, works for us. Hopefully some of our tips will work for you as well.
Yeah, not that there's anything wrong with the special forces dudes, just it's more relatable from us talking to our dudes about stuff we do and what we carry and how we want to carry it.
Right, because, you know, we want to get down to the nitty gritty and not the MK18 badassness that they get to carry all the time.
Because we can't afford it.
Can't afford that.
So, I guess instead of starting off with all the cool Gucci gun shit, it's the funniest term I know, but it's like, gonna learn to make holes, gotta learn to plug them, and a lot of people overlook med kits because it's not cool. You can't fucking throw it on your AR, and it's expensive, especially if you actually care about helping people.
Yeah, it is fucking stupidly expensive. These kits are retarded. If they wanted everybody to carry one of these, they should have dropped the price down. Something more affordable. But, you know, we do what we can and it's necessary. So let's break on into mine first. So there's a Velcro backing on this. It sticks to carpet-like material that I have in the back of my vehicle. So on the front, I put my blood type, the medical symbol, universal, so everybody knows that it's there, and black Sharpie. And then we're gonna pop it open. In here, I've got some essential writing things of my personal health that I need everybody to know who's going to try to take care of me. My name, my emergency contacts, blood type, I have no known blood allergies, no known drug allergies, sorry. Alright, so in here I have my North American Rescue Tourniquet, my cat tourniquet. Yeah, it's flashy, bright orange so that it's easily visible. I picked this color instead of black just because I want it to be known if they have to drop me off to the hospital or wherever they have to drop me off to. It's highly visible, they can see it, unless it's, you know, covered in blood or something, hopefully not. Next thing is just a roll of gauze. It's pre-packaged. Not any special kind of combat gauze. I have some of that in here as well, but this is just regular. I got this stuff called Wound Seal. You can get it at CVS. Let's bring it in there a little bit. It's supposed to help blood clotting. I haven't tried it yet. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try, probably on one of these videos. We'll do a review of this stuff.
Hopefully not like a live demonstration.
Yeah. Then I got a blood clotting sponge by Quick Clot. This is the good stuff. This is the stuff that's gonna make you live longer.
And not bleed
Yeah.
as much. Still gonna bleed, just like not as much. I feel like we're really making strides in this first
We're
video.
making strides. So then I got my shears. This is just to cut whatever articles of clothing I have that is preventing anyone from getting to my wound. Then I've got hyphen vent chest seal. This is in case I take a round to my chest and I need to.
Or someone else.
Yeah,
It's
or
not-
someone
yeah,
else.
it's
It's
not
not necessarily
necessarily-
for me. Basically, anybody who takes a round through the chest and out the back, we can seal it up and keep them stable as best as we can. It's a North American Rescue product. Alright. From there, I've got hand sanitizer. Keep your hands clean, keep the dirt out. Some tweezers. The tweezers are mainly for my kids. Okay? Kids have a nasty habit of getting splinters and just finding every which way to harm themselves. So I kitted out this med kit basically not only for real severe, like chest wounds, but for small things like a paper cut. I've got an ace bandage.
Is there a reason why you went with like tactical blue?
Yeah, I went with tactical blue because I got some medical tape basically to keep the gauze on or the sponge on. I have A and D in here.
For his tattoos when he just gets them done.
No.
Oh.
These are for rashes on my kids. They are very susceptible to getting rashes when they're in the water or being out. So I always want to keep this on hand just in case they get a rash and start complaining about pain. I have another sterile pad in here. It's not as good as the Quick Clot. It's just a basic one in case the wound isn't that bad. And I got an instant ice pack. These are for those boo-boos for the kids. Keep the swelling down as best we can. In this part, I got 2 sets of gloves. And then a bunch of various Band-Aids in different sizes. These are mainly for those small cuts for the kids. And that's my kit. And we'll head over to Juan's.
Yeah, get all your shit off the table. My
Oh.
turn. Yeah, so mine is a lot more slim. I didn't build it out. This was just one complete kit I ordered. It was one of 2 that I ordered from Dark Angel Medical. Pretty cool company. They got a lot of training classes and a lot of info on their website, and they just have a shit ton of medical gear. Also, if you ever have to use this stuff, let them know and they replace your stuff more or less, which is pretty cool. So, comes on this visor attachment that links up to another end of Velcro that sits on your visor. Hangs out like that, has the red handle so you know, hey, important medical shit, pull this. So it all just kind of came as is with the exception of like 1 or 2 other things I'm going to show you. I keep 2 tourniquets in my car, a cat and a soft T wide. I just left them in my car because if I take them out, I'm going to forget to put them back in. Hopefully I don't do this with the med kit after I just said I'm forgetful. So they come with these little baby shears to cut clothes off. A scalpel didn't come with it, came off an older med kit I had, just figured why not have it. Gloves, so the whole kit's still sealed. There's a lot of pros and cons of keeping it open, keeping it closed, getting everything out. I just left it in the bag just because I feel like if I try to pack it back in there, all of a sudden it doesn't fit. But in here you've got, what do you got? It's called their visor, but it's not spelled correctly because it's a sweet acronym, so it's VISR. It's got Quick Clot, pair of Halo chest seals, which he went over, mini compression gauze, regular compression gauze, neopathogen airway, pronounced that wrong, more gloves on the inside, a Malar blanket, an eye shield, and a 14 gauge needle. Even if you don't know how to use this stuff, it was said best to me when I was at a class that, let's say you're at a class and something terrible happens, just because you might not know how to use this, someone around you will know how to use it, if that makes sense. But more importantly, learn how to use a tourniquet. If you don't want to spring for all this other stuff, one, you're wrong, and two, just buy a freaking tourniquet. Which brings me to a love-hated item, as my associate here can't stand these things. It's a rat's tourniquet. Everyone's gonna hop on saying they're dog shit. Everyone's gonna hop on saying they're awesome. I don't ever intend to put this on an adult, even though it will work. Please insert all your how it won't in the comment below. This is just for my son. If you think that's silly, go grab your cat, your soft T-wide, and try to put it on his arm or his leg. My son's 3.5, so this is gonna stop the bleeding. Heaven forbid I ever need to use it.
This is true. As much as I hate the rats, he does have a point. It's almost impossible to get a cat tourniquet like this one.
Or an animal, like if you got a dog or something.
Right.
Like
on smaller limbs. So I do have one as backup. I'll note that. I do have one. If it's not possible for me to get on here, I will go ahead and moving on to the next thing until I get it to stop bleeding. That's the whole point, is stop the bleeding no matter what it takes. So you can hate these things all you want, but it's better to have a tool in your arsenal that you can try. Even if it fails, it's an option to try, instead of not being able to have any option at all.
Yeah. The other thing is a little, it's not an Altoids can because it's branded with an Odin Medical logo, but it's an Altoids can. AAA batteries. I have batteries everywhere. As much as I want to say it's for super cool guy tactical shit, it might be, or it might be for my son who has a toy. Now he's having a meltdown. It's not essential gear, but if you have a kid and they have battery toys, bring fucking batteries.
That's essential gear.
But like I said, it's Band-Aids and other little knickknacks to help you stay clean, little butterfly Band-Aids, antiseptic wipes, nothing major. I work in a butcher shop, and our first aid kit is terrible, and every time there's been an injury, I'm going into my bag or my kit to either put a Band-Aid or someone or get them gauzed up because they didn't know how to use a bandsaw, and waiting for paramedics to arrive. So yeah, it's very minimalistic, but I have everything I need to hopefully help or save someone, and hopefully I never have to do that. But in the event that happens, taking my training classes, I'm comfortable using this, and I would never use something like I don't know how to use. I know a lot of guys watch the super cool operator dudes throw certain things on their kit, so they'll do it. But when push comes to shove, I don't really see you slamming a needle in someone's chest if you don't know what you're doing, because then you go from helping to hurting fairly quickly.
Right. And let's be real upfront about this. These are our vehicle kits. These are not going to be the kits that we carry with us on our Go kit or a battle belt or, you know, on our rifle rigs, anything like that.
Or shit hits the fan. People love that term. Shit hits the fan. It's all stuff.
Or your bug out bag. Because, you know, we're not going to carry this on us when we're going out or when something happens. This is strictly for inside the vehicle. It has a little bit of extra things that you're not going to carry with you all the time, basically due to weight.
Yeah. You're not putting this in your pocket. That being said, I do carry a pocket trauma kit, but that is, you know, gloves, quick clot gauze. That's it. I'm not trying to wear tourniquets in every pocket and wear a rat's tourniquet around my waist and whatever. Because contrary to popular belief, everyone's within minutes of a hospital. So if you can just get someone situated for the pros to show up and do their job, that's what you did. That's what you did.
So I'll tell you about an instance before. Say you're at a park and you're not at home, or say you're just driving down the street and you see an accident and you feel like you're obligated to help. Now, I'm not saying to go help. That's on you.
That's always the tricky thing, is like people will say that, but like I've been in I've only been in one really bad car accident, and you're so, depending on what the fuck's happened to you, I don't know. It's like tread easy because you don't know if the person's drunk, fucked up, or maybe they really are just, it's one of those things where it really is like, if you really feel like you need to get out there and help them. I mean, of course you should always want to help someone in need, but just, it's one of those situations I think you just tread lightly.
I know in Florida there is, I don't know what the act is called, but if you are helping someone trying to save their lives or something like that, you are covered by this act or law. Or
as long as you don't take anything from them. Like,
right.
if they try to pay you or reward you,
right.
you can't do it, because that's like how you pay a doctor. You have to pay the paramedics for fucking helping you.
Right. You know, do your best to help and give all the information to paramedics and first responders when they arrive.
And on that note, when the fucking pros show up, get the fuck out of their way.
Yeah.
Like, let them know, like, hey, if you had to put a tourniquet on them or something, if they have a question, they'll fucking ask. Like, once they see bandaging, they might ask questions about that.
Right.
Just get out of their way. Your job's done. Let those guys go to work.
Right.
And that's it.
That's what they do, right?
Mm-hmm.
You are not super cop. You are not here to police the world. And that's another thing we're going to go over later on is we realize that we conceal carry, right? Because we're pro Second Amendment. However, if somebody is doing something, I'm not going to jump into that and try to stop them unless somebody's life is on the line. You are not a first responder. Remember that.
But the t-shirt says we're our own first responders.
Yeah. This is true.
Just don't go around looking for a fucking fight and get
Right.
into situations you don't need to be in.
Right.
That's what I always tell people who want to carry a gun, is if you're going to fucking go looking for a fight, or you want to be the Punisher, just,
No.
Punisher. Ironically, I think you have a Punisher skull
I
on
do
your shirt.
have a Punisher skull on my shirt. It's in the background. This is from Surplus Sam, Surplus Army Navy store, which is located in Davie, and there's one Fort Lauderdale, I think it's at. Those two locations, they have awesome stuff. They have 90% of the things that you will carry in this. If you want to go get something locally and you're in Florida, South Florida,
Yeah.
you can go to those places and pick this stuff up. However, I am going to put a name out there, just like this one, Dark Angel Medical. Right? Great stuff. You can go to their site or North American Rescue. That's all the stuff that I have in here, and I know that Boca Raton Fire Department uses their stuff too, because I got a lot of my kit from them.
Yeah.
So, guys, thanks for tuning in.
But I was going to say, all this is pointless if they don't train. Yeah, you, like, I'm sorry, that's my biggest quarrel? Am I saying that right? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. With the YouTubes is, it's all cool shit, but if you don't know how to use it, it's dead weight, man.
It's more shit you're carrying.
But like you said, if you have questions, fucking go on one of their websites. There's a crap ton of great companies that offer just free resources. It's gonna take a Google search, and then if you want training, you got to get into it, and that's really it.
We'll put some links below, where you can pick this up.
Yeah.
Or you can pick up stuff from North American Rescue. We'll put those in the comments or in the
Description.
That thing.
Yeah.
This is our first video.
And if you're looking for the coupon codes, there's gonna be none of that.
We are not sponsored by anyone, so we are not going to.
Yeah. High Point's just around the corner. Can't fucking
Yeet
wait.
cannon.
Yeah.
No. But in all reality, we are not sponsored by anyone. We are not taking bribes by anyone. However, if you want to send us something to review, we will take a look at it and practice it and train it. But I mean, we're not gonna sit here and give you to go buy something that we wouldn't use ourselves.
Yeah, this is stuff that's with me every day. My wife has a similar one in her car. It's just one of those things. It's medical stuff. You're far more likely to use this stuff. And don't think gunshot or anything. It's simple stuff, like you cut your hand, your kid scrapes a knee or just something, or if it gets bad and you know what you're doing or know enough to help, you're ready for it. And I guess that's just the big thing, just be ready.
Yeah. Just make sure that, like we said before, and I'm gonna stress it again, Do not help somebody unless you feel obligated to do so, or you feel like you can help, actually help.
Yep.
Because you will be in the way.
Yep.
You might make it worse.
Yeah. Especially if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Or if that person really doesn't want your help.
Yeah.
They don't know you. They've just been in an accident. Like I said, it's up to you. Like, if you really see how bad the situation is, do what you can. But that's really it.
All right, guys.
I feel like that's a terrible way to end it. Like, fucking help if you can. Fuck them if you can.
Exactly. I mean, CYA, guys.
Yeah.
Cover your ass.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess that's the most important
That's
thing.
really what it is. This is. I don't carry this in my car because I'm going to drive down the road going, okay, where's the nearest car accident?
Yeah.
I'm going to go respond. I'm going to go help them. No. Like I said, we're not super cop. We're not first responders. This is if something happens to me and my family. That's what this is for.
Or if something happens. See, it's such a weird fucking
It is.
conniption. Like,
It is.
like fucking, you'll know when you should fucking help someone. That's how I'll fucking say it.
Right.
Like, don't get out of your car when the ambulance is already there. Alright, what a weird way to end the fucking thing.
All right, guys. Thanks
Later.
for tuning into the first episode of CAF Tactical Civilian as Fuck.